Their historic 72-10 season had set a new standard, but for Michael Jordan, the job wasn't done. The sting of last year's failure was the fuel. A championship was the only option. The Bulls didn't just win, they made a statement, sweeping them 3-0 in a merciless display. Next were their old rivals, the New York Knicks. The tough, physical Knicks were sent packing in 5 games. The Bulls' blend of firepower and defense was just too much. And that set up the moment Jordan had been waiting a full year for, a rematch with the Orlando Magic. The team that had humbled him. The team that questioned if he was washed up. This was personal. What followed wasn't a series, it was an execution. Jordan and the Bulls got their revenge, sweeping the Magic 4-0 and completely dismantling a team that was supposed to be the next big thing. The message was sent. The king was back on his throne. After steamrolling the East with an 11-1 record, only one team was left, the Seattle Supersonics. And they were no joke. The Sonics had a stellar 64-18 record, led by the dynamic duo of defensive guru Gary Payton and the high-flying Shawn Kemp. It was a clash of titans. The Bulls asserted their dominance right away, storming out to a 3-0 series lead. The championship seemed like a formality, but Seattle, with their backs against the wall, fought back. Their coach, George Karl, finally made the adjustment of putting Gary Payton, arguably the best defensive guard in the league, squarely on Jordan. It worked. Seattle took Game 4, then won Game 5, sending a little shiver of doubt through the basketball world as the series headed back to Chicago. Game 6 was on June 16, 1996. It was Father's Day. For Michael Jordan, the significance of that date was overwhelming. This whole comeback, this relentless, perfect season, was all tied to the memory of his dad. The weight of the moment was palpable. Jordan, uncharacteristically, had a terrible shooting night, going just 5 for 19. But it didn't matter. The team he had willed into existence was there to lift him up. Dennis Rodman was a monster, grabbing 19 rebounds, 11 of them on offense. The Bulls' defense smothered the Sonics, and they ground out an 87-75 win. When the final buzzer sounded, the celebration began. The Bulls were champions again, but as his teammates celebrated, Jordan was overcome. He grabbed the game ball and sprinted to the locker room, where he collapsed on the floor, sobbing uncontrollably.